at the local gym, they sell these bottles of electrolytes. It's got ginger, lime, honey, and salt. And these things slap, dude. I feel $1,000,000 when I drink this. So I'm going to pour myself a cup right now. Happy Sunday. All right, it's afternoon now. I've been here most of the day with a small hiatus to a cafe. This is episode 32 of sitting down once a week to talk about life and business to help you make more money, live a happier, healthy life while you do it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. This is Ben's my biggest fan. He watches every video. Do you have anything to say to the people?
Not really.
Okay, like always, this is going to be a raw one-take update, and I got some juicy stuff today. The founder residency is all done and dusted, and I have a POV video coming for that. So if you don't know, I'll put one over Ben's face right here. They're the videos I do every couple of weeks that are more interactive, kind of what's happening in life, and this one's like a sit-down, brain dump, all the good stuff in one go, and I'll keep it under 10 minutes. But first, a very speed update on the business. So Art of Mondays on the screen right now. We've had 178 applications, which is up 7 from last week. We've accepted 29 members so far. By the time you're watching this video, it'll be the next intake, but right now, as I'm filming, it's Sunday, so that's tomorrow. The average age of the members is 26, 27, and they're all lifestyle founders, many of which were living with us in the founder house here in Lombok. So personal brand growth stats, I'm at 4,035 subs on YouTube. That's up 884, which beat my last week. It's my fastest growth so far. 151.3k on Instagram. That's down about 200. 327.5k on TikTok. That's up about 100. And then the Art of Mondays Instagram is at 3,799, which is up almost 500 from last week. Honest life update. I honestly pretty inspired and hyped by all the Olympic stuff that's going on right now, and it reminded me of my first ever viral video, which actually happened to be on this exact YouTube channel. First ever viral video. You can see it's got nearly 200k views. This one's got 100, and I got no subscribers from it because it was just random and irrelevant. But it was from the Olympics like 8 years ago, 2 Olympics ago.
And normally if he's within touch, that's right, it's not as good as the swimming.
So funny to think that was 8 years ago and that was like my foray into YouTube, and here I am actually trying and not getting nearly the same amount of views. So anyway, I'm in Lombok with a bunch of some really good friends, including Benny Boy over here, who's trying to stay out of frame. And Cami, who's my ex-co-founder, which is a weird way of saying it, but with previous business. And just like playing paddle for like 2 hours a day and trying to enter as many competitions as I can and eat well. And to be honest, a lot of like very focused work, which don't always get the chance to do when you're on the road. So just trying to do as much as possible with Evan while he's here. And which sort of leads me to my big win for the week, which is that Evan and I have probably 3 days left to crank this deep work before he leaves. He's hitting the road full time with his partner Kate. Alina and I are heading back to Australia. So funnily enough, this is only my 3rd time ever spending time with Evan in person, and we're in business together, which is, it's funny how the internet connects people. But each time we do hang out, it's like for a few weeks at a time. So it feels like a lot more than that. But yeah, we are deep in a new product launch. We want to launch a paid advertising funnel, and I'll get into that stuff in a second. But first, the big lesson that I took away from this week is that you only need a customer and a way to take payment, nothing more. As we build this MVP, or minimum viable product, for the Founder Sports Club, if that's the name that we stick with, it just teaches you so much about what's actually important and to not overcomplicate things. And I think particularly as a creative, but also a founder, you just spend so much time planning and not executing, or thinking and not taking action. And doing it with Evan's been really great because we're just like, okay, what specifically do we need right now to action? Boom, 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 boom. And then we're just mowing through it and just building the bare bones skeleton structure to then launch and iterate. Because the reality is you're going to make so many changes as you go once you're live. So the plan is to Well, we spent probably 2 hours yesterday and another 2 hours today, both working on it, and I think it's pretty much ready. So it can show you can MVP a product pretty quickly. And the plan would be to finalize it. It's like 90% right now. Then get some ads live, sort of soft launch it to cold traffic to see how people react to it, see if there's interest, see where we can adjust the messaging and refine it before actually launching to our audiences and going from there. And yeah, for those who don't know or missed the last video, the Founder Sports Club is basically a club where you can meet active entrepreneurs in your city, people who like keeping fit and sports just as much as they like building things. And if you're a member, we'll basically introduce you to 3 strangers in your city at the start of each month, 3 new strangers. And you can go play sports with them and hang out with them and share ideas. And yeah, we're planning to launch this month. So basically as soon as it's ready. And we've tested it, and the first 100 people will probably get a month free trial. It'll be a monthly membership, but yeah, if you're interested in that, comment below. I'm happy to put you through as an early mover, and would love to get your feedback once you're inside and actually able to use it. Finally, one thing to ponder is this exercise that I did a while back where you draw a cup on a piece of paper, and inside the cup you write everything in the last week that has filled your cup, what's given you energy in the last week. And then outside of the cup you write everything that has drained you of energy, taken energy from you. And it sounds very obvious, but when you do the exercise you realize how many actual things are on either side of that wall of the cup. And then very simply do a lot less of the stuff outside and do more of the stuff inside, and you'll probably be a lot happier for it. So I'm going to leave it with Ben's wise words to end this episode. If you could tell the people one thing that's just going to change their perspective on their own lives, what would you say?
I don't know about changing your perspective, but a quote, good quote to live by, I live by. If it's to be, it's up to me.